Victoria, British Columbia. It's known for its beautiful West Coast forests, its spunky restaurants, its vibrant nightlife and culture. Jessica, Marcus, and Rudolph are all roommates living together. However, their way of living is much more different than most of the other residents of Victoria.
I came here from Germany with my brother Rudolph. I'm an international student studying political sciences.
As soon as I met Marcus and Rudolph, I knew something was wrong. At first I thought Rudolph was just acting because that's his specialization in school. But then I soon realized Rudolph never acts. He's just a natural at being a creepy douchebag.
It's true that my brother Rudolph suffers from an illness. That is the reason we came to Canada, to try and find a cure for him.
Rudolph doesn't even speak English. He just grunts and throws things at me like a little child. The only time he ever speaks is with Marcus, and it's in German.
Rudolph suffers from mortis vivens morbus, a very rare disease that stops the cerebrum cardiac from working, but leaves the subject still conscious of their surroundings.
Marcus? Hello, Marcus? Hello? Rudolph, this is the 5th time this week you've left your meat on the couch. This has to stop. Are you listening to me? Rudolph? Rudolph? Ah! Sometimes I feel like I'm a bit too hard on poor Rudy. But he's a sicko. This one time I came home and he had cooked me a stir fry, and at first I thought he was just being really sweet, but then I realized it was brains. He has a full section in the freezer filled with imitation human. Why can't he just eat that? I wouldn't have minded if the stir fry was made out of that stuff. It just tastes like pork.
Rudolph, did you steal this? Yeah. You can't just walk into a store and steal human brains. Where did you get this? Did you kill someone? Nine.
Jesus, what the fuck? Another brain? Get that shit out of here.
The problem with Rudolph is that he cannot eat food like normal humans. He has to go to the hospital every now and again for a blood transfusion. But sometimes he'll come back and he'll have pieces of brains in his teeth, and I'm always aggravated to ask him where he found them. You really shouldn't be so harsh on him.
Oh my God, Marcus, no normal person in Victoria keeps brains in their freezer. It's weird. He has to get imitation human because if he eats real tasting meat, it makes him throw up. Is imitation human even legal?
In 2006, Eastern Europe and Germany suffered a tragic outbreak of E. coli. It was at this point that Rudolph became infected. It was unknown to the doctors treating him that his body was allergic to the metamorphic enzymes that were in the antibiotic. The allergic reaction caused a seizure deep within the cranium that cut off the vitalistic sensory valves of the neurosis. Since then, Rudolph has literally been a dead, walking, talking person.
He was diagnosed with the disease a couple years ago. So far, we cannot find a cure.
Who's having the party on Saturday?
Rebecca. And it's at the club for her birthday. You guys can come?
Girls!
Yes, there's gonna be girls there, Rudy. But you can't lick their wrists. People just don't do that. It's weird.
Yeah.
When I first met Rudy, he didn't shake my hand. He just sniffed my wrist.
He says it gives off a stronger scent of humans than the rest of the body. It is very strange. Melinda, this is my brother Rudolph. Rudolph, Melinda.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Rudolph, you should finish making dinner, perhaps. I'm sorry.
Marcus had explained to me before that his brother had a bit of a problem. Apparently he tried to set me up with Rudolph, and he just kept licking my wrist like I was some sort of salt block. I found it rather charming.
So, I hear you're studying to be a doctor?
Yes, I'm at my 5th year at the university.
What are you specializing in?
I'm a blood specialist. I'm very interested in hematology.
So you work with blood a lot?
Yes, every day, in fact.
Was ist die sein? Scheiße!
The problem with Rudy is that he's very creepy, but at the same time, he's very harmless. He's just very interested in women because, well, he's never had a girlfriend.
I guess it's just some weird type of fetish. Wrist sniffing? Well, at least we know he's into girls.
While Marcus, Jessica, and Rudolph may have an interesting living arrangement, their lives go on perfectly normal. One could say that Rudolph's condition is just a barrier that he will have to work against to live a normal life, but for the most part, he is accepted by his family and embraced by society as an interesting case in the field of medical sciences.